Hello everybody. So we are going to talk about something that has been coming up big time for me. We are going to talk about twin flames. I want to do a collective reading for everyone. Now I know everyone's situation has details and nuances that are different from everyone. Not everyone's twin flame relationship is the same. If you want to go look at the video that I believe should be downloading and uploading right now, that'll give you a little bit better of an idea of who I am. If you're new here, I am SerenaAurora. I've been reading for about 10 years. I've been in my own personal situation with my own twin flame for about 6 years. I have moved on. I'm happily married with a soul flame. Let's see. I can read pretty in depth with things. I'm not a vague reader at all, but the one thing is that I'm pretty cutthroat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to beat around the bush about things. I want to get you answers. That's the reason why I get paid as a person who does services outside of YouTube. Is people come to me for answers. They don't come to me for riddles. They don't come to me for poems and poetry. They come to me for answers, and I am the person to give those. So today I want to start with on a spiritual level, where is the twin flame collective at as we speak? My cat is gonna tear down the tree. Please don't knock it over while my video is going. All right. All right, that's spiritual. I recently had someone comment on one of my videos that I wasn't shuffling properly. I just kind of want to address that in this video. I don't know who's going to see it or whatever, but there's no coincidences in the spiritual community. What needs to come out will come through. They did let me know that there was, no God and the tarot cards and things like that. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not, I don't want anyone to think that I'm just, talking to random spirits to get messages. I'm an angel reader. So all of my information comes from, the third heaven down. This is not something that is coincidence. There is no such thing as not shuffling correctly. What needs to come out will come out. It depends on how that person can connect, how deeply they can connect. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Okay. I haven't ever used this deck in readings yet. I've been practicing with it with friends and family and my own situation, kind of seeing how it works and the energy of it. So this will be really interesting to see. Okay, so let's flip these over. Okay, so spiritually, we are balancing forces. This is basically the whole reason why twin flames exist, is to learn how to spiritually empower, connect on a deeper level with our masculine and our feminine properties within us. This is very important for the divine feminine to move up. The twin flame relationships does not mean that you're completing your twin flame, you know, your mission that's separate from this twin flame relationship is not going to only be completed if you get into a physical relationship. It is about spiritual growth. They are a mirror for you, and they are a catalyst for your spiritual growth. So we are talking to some star seeds here. Starseed Elemental. That's a pretty self-explanatory card. There is some extraterrestrial connection or origins that you or your twin flame has. This community that I'm talking to is very connected to the cosmos, probably is more in tune with some of their spiritual gifts. They have a higher ideal of unity and what love is outside of the human construct of what we make it out to be. These are very old souls as well. They can see planet Earth for exactly what it is, as opposed to something that's drowned in beliefs that we've been fed. Beyond the mind. Beyond the mind. These are beautiful cards. Obviously, we are dealing with a lot of balancing in the cosmos. So if you guys are feeling a lot of surges, if you're constantly thinking about your twin flame, it's more often than not, it's because they're thinking about you. The telepathy right now is beyond the mind. It's a very spiritual connection. When they reminisce, it's going to pop up into your head. If they are stressed, you're going to feel the counteract of stress in your own body and how it works. Sorry, my cat is going nuts. It's all going to funnel down to you, and you're going to process it in the way that you process it, not in the way that they do. There is endless opportunities, guys. There is so many ways that this can end. I want to make sure that everyone is aware that the end-all be-all of a twin flame relationship has very little to do with about coming together. So the endless opportunities, they are letting me know that people are being given opportunities with different timelines and different perspectives, which timelines and perspectives are kind of the same thing, but we all have the opportunity to move forward on different paths depending what we choose. So it doesn't have to just be this relationship or this union. There are a lot of twin flames who are up in the ethers in union and are working that way, because humans can do very little on this planet for the betterment of spirituality. It all resides in our soul and us leaving our bodies and connecting with our higher selves in order to gain more spiritual strength. All right, so again, like I was saying, we have the Ace of Wands here, and this is a card that speaks to passion, it speaks to urge, it speaks to impulsiveness, but on a much higher level, it speaks to creativity. So spirituality in it of itself is creative energy. And how we choose to allow it to come forward is going to be up to you. But this also does speak to travel. I know that with everything that's going on, we do have external forces on this planet that are affecting the twin flame. So this is the urge to get out and live your life and stop worrying about things. The freedom of travel has been kind of taken away from the collective. So I am urging people to get out of their house and just go do things. It is not healthy mentally to be stuck in lockdown all the time. So do what you can with what you have available in your community, but this is about using that creative energy and making yourself feel alive again. This card is showing me temptation. So with this sexual creative energy, we have that next to temptation. So there's a lot of people who are probably reaching out to their twin flames who are tempted by these surges of energy, and it's making them act out in a way that's wanting to relieve or release that energy. the Three of Coins is here. So this is a very grounded energy. This is not a very grounded energy. My advice to you is to connect with the tribe that you want. This card really is about, it can be about cooperation and teamwork, but if y'all aren't on the same page, you can't expect teamwork to work out. So if sorry, I can't have her get up on my altar with my candles lit. If your twin flame doesn't want to contact you, then, I mean, you can't make them. So you got to learn how to work on it yourself. You got to learn how to release these urges, to speak to them. One of my most favorite things to do is when I'm feeling, because I am so psychic, my twin flame relationship, even though I'm in a separate relationship, very happy, healthy relationship, because I'm psychic, it's easy for me to pick up on anyone's stuff, anyone's thoughts, anyone's feelings, anyone's trauma. But it's even worse. Oh my gosh, she is just horrible today. She is gonna knock down everything. It's even more heightened in that connection, that, you know, once the twin flames connect, it doesn't really ever go away. So my dreams have been more. The energy surges have been more. The telepathy is crazy, out of this world. And what I've had to do is I write a letter to that person and then I burn it, and my energy goes away. Those feelings go away. But be really honest in that letter. Write down everything that you want to write and then burn it. No one's going to see it. You don't have to worry about it. Even if it's super angry and bitter, like, you know, and you're feeling like, oh, you know, I wouldn't want anyone to read what I have to say. But the whole point of therapy is to get it out. And journaling is a form of therapy. So write them a letter, burn it, and let it go. Okay, guys. So there's all types of spiritual unions here. So it looks like we do have some twin flames who I really do feel are attempting to reach out to their better half. Well, I don't know if you'd call it your better half. Your half, I guess. Your masculine or your feminine. And this is, they want you to know that talking or reaching out to them might not soothe it. It might make it worse. You might get your feelings hurt depending on if this person actually wants to talk to you or not. So don't go back and keep cutting yourself when you know that your twin flame is going to hurt you. It does show me the accelerated motion is here. So I do know that there are some twin flames that are going to come together. But also I see this with the Emperor, and the Emperor is always very closed off energy. They could currently be in their own spiritual union. They could be in a soul flame relationship and they, you know, are very much asserting their boundaries, or they could just be an asshole. Some of our twin flames, they don't ever move up. They don't ever grow. I mean, it just depends on what they choose to do, but it does show me that there's incoming messages. So this telepathy, like I was talking about, is going to be heightened right now. Very much so. I was also seeing the Six of Coins here, so I do know that the give and take is a little bit, there's more give than there is take right now. So there's a lot of, there's just that flood of it. Ooh. Oh, I kind of love this deck. There's like some investigating that goes on. This was what was on the bottom. So there is a lot of sexual chemistry. We all know that the sexual chemistry within a twin flame relationship is fucking intense. And then below that is pressure cooker. So it's about to explode. Somebody's feeling this influx of energy and they don't quite know how to process it on their own. I'll be honest, one of you is super focused on your twin flame. Super focused. But I want you to know that this obsession, this focus is weighing you down. I know it has a grip on you right now, but again, find a better purpose to get your energy out make sure that you're asking for protection from Archangel Michael. My typical prayer to cut off any of the energy between my twin flame and I is, Archangel Michael, please cut all cords that are not for my best and highest good. Please turn these cords up to source so that we are filled with God energy. Then I ask Raphael to come in, and I ask him to heal the cords that are cut so that neither party feels ill in any way. I ask for Gabriel's reveal of what the truth is behind this energy surge. And then I ask for Uriel to come in for spiritual guidance. So the thing about raw spiritual energy, and it's just like Kundalini energy. When we learn how to do Kundalini yoga, until we master it, when you raise those energies from your base chakra up, you initially get turned on as a human being. It's just, that's what sexual energy is it comes from our Kundalini energy. But we must move it up through our chakras in order to gain enlightenment. So this is what they're saying is, yeah, you're really attracted to them. Yeah, you can't get away from the energy. But if they're going to shut you down, don't try to force yourself on it. Don't try to think that they have the answer to this. Figure out a way in order for you to move into your more spiritual, being. That's going to be really important right now. Kind of want to pull some of these for some reason. Oops. All right, so I'll just pull a couple more. Just a couple more. All right, Twin Flame Collective humanity readings. The messages for this collective. Haha. Sacred self. What did I tell you guys? Divine feminine energy. You're not going to move into your divine feminine energy by staying in lower vibrating situations within this. You guys got to focus. You got to become more spiritually strong and not allow yourself to succumb to these energies. And you need to have a better intellectual understanding of these energies and what lesson it's offering you. So connect with your lineage. It does this, any of our Indian healers, we, in the spiritual community that I was in, I have been told that we all have a healer spirit. I do know of my Indian healer, and this is telling me that there's a family wound or pattern that can be healed now. So this wound goes far deeper than just you. But they are, ancestors are speaking out to you for some guidance. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So divine healing. So again, this can be healed. And you need to ground. Ground to Mother Earth energy. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world right now, but you need to be mindful. It says be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. So again, after that, we see, the divine feminine. I do see the Merkaba here. If you can start meditating with the Merkaba, it will be healing. Also, another beautiful technique to clear any of the karma that you have in this twin flame relationship is to connect to Archangel Metatron. He does clear karma. Be very mindful about who you connect to. Make sure that you know the difference between an angelic spirit and an impersonator. You want to make sure that you're actually connecting to who you call in. But he can clear everything. He can cut cords, he clears your chakras, and he clears karma from old past lives that are just doing you no good. Spirit is telling me that they want you to know that if you don't want this connection anymore because it's becoming like this, and like this, then, and like this, you can cancel the contract. Now, that doesn't mean that the connection or the energy will go away. It's not going to solve it, but you can cancel that contract so that you can move forward in your life to find a way to heal your karma or your lessons through another being. Now, the idea behind karma, I don't necessarily attach myself to that anymore. I do know that there are lessons that we need to learn, but I don't feel bound by karma, and I don't take the oath of it. I know that we are able to ascend if we allow ourselves to unattach from all of the karma that we do have, which is basically grudges, it's resentment, it's anger, it's bitter. All of those emotions is what causes those lessons to lock in. So there needs to be, you need to let go completely, which is a form of forgiveness. So you're going to forego the relationship, forego the contract, and you're going to forgive. And that doesn't mean letting go of the situation in a way that, lets them off the hook for bad behavior, but it lets you off the hook that you don't have to deal with that shit anymore. So I hope that this helped. This was fun. I liked connecting with it. I do understand a lot of the things that come through. So stay blessed, guys, and I'll see you soon.